and she used to teach us, if you go to dances, kani, if someone comes and asks you and you refuse, don't ever refuse. You stand up and kani, otherwise you get sent home. Now, we understood that. Go our way, don't refuse anyone who comes to ask you for a dance. You stand up, hari te kani. Te kore, e hoki te kainga. Go on, waka, you walk by yourself too in the dark.
Jean Whitefoot was one, eh? Can you remember her?
Yep.
She was pretty, beautiful. She had beautiful long hair. Nice to her.
Yeah, but
And
Machu?
Hey?
Machu.
Josie Machu?
Yeah, Machu.
Yeah, she was another one.
Kanara?
Tessa Kanara.
Yeah.
Who was there? Was there a Rankin?
Rankin.
A Miss Rankin?
How about Kake?
Yeah, that's Kath. Andrew
Yeah.
his wife.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
yes.
she used to teach down here. And then there was Miss Terito.
And yet, you know, that they were good times, eh?
They were good
Yeah,
times, they were hard times too for us, especially when it came to Te Reo, eh? Because I grew up in that era where you
spoke at home, but
you spoke at home, but you couldn't speak it at school. And you know what used to bug me, even at that age, was when my parents used to turn up at the kura there, Auntie Mary used to talk Māori to them during school, and I thought that was unfair.
Yeah, that's very
You know?
unfair. Yeah. Even up here, we used to get strapped.
Yeah.
Did you know they had the name of that school Native, at one stage?
Yeah, it was Totoro,
Native.
it was Totoro
Yeah.
Māori, Totoro Native, and then it changed to Totoro School.
Just out of school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like Kaikoa West with
Kaikoa Māori.
Māori,
Yeah.
native.
But Native.
Yeah,
Yes.
native.
There's
All those
only
little
native.
natives.
Matawai was native. Matarau, native. Yeah, and it's just school.
Yeah. And
Won't
we
be
were,
long,
treated like little natives.
Won't be long, they won't be school, they'll be young, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? My mokos, I tell my mokos, you first learn how to talk Chinese or Japanese.
I had to learn. My papa wanted me to learn. My grandfather's always said that's my biological father, his father. He's always said that the Maoris during those times were very poor and to get out of it they need to be educated. And he's quite right. This is my grandfather. He was quite right. They had to be educated to get somewhere.
I think 1935 come to the Kura.
Boy. Era time on okay, tapi had to hide my money, kia ora. But no, I worked right through. No.
How much a week?
Eh?
How much a week?
How much a week were you
I
paid?
think I was
76. 76 a week.
2 and 6, I think.
Oh, 2 and 6.
And I bought a bike too, a bicycle. Yeah, 2 and 6 or 5 shillings, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Do you know that there's a lot of good people that come from this place here?
Yeah, that's gone out
Yeah,
there.
that's gone out. Yeah.
Well, from way back. All the
Yeah,
big chiefs
a lot of
come from
academics.
here.
A lot of academics, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
A lot of them have done well.
Yeah.
Who like it done,
Sports people.
Yeah, sports
Danny Walker,
doctors.
man, all
You
brain.
got sports doctors, nurses, shearers. You know, it's a whole lot. I'd say that each house contributed
Yeah.
in this community. Yeah.
Well, as they say, this is the heart of the universe.
Yeah.
Oh, Tapi's got mokupunas. Got lots of mokupunas. I didn't have any children. No children, no mokupuna.
Yeah. We got 7, I think, going to this school.
And they're clever little things, They're all computer wise, They are. They know better than Tapiki and I will ever know. They're very clever.
Yeah.
But you name it, we did it. Calf club shows, the best one that used to show calves was Bubby Bainbridge.
We even had,
She always got first prize for her ponies and her calves.
We
Because
had,
she used to put them through the course.
what's the name of that woman truck?
Truck?
The Mary Battalion truck? It had a name.
Oh,
He'd come up to the school up here.
Māori Battalion truck.
Yeah, the Aroha Tau or...
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I remember
Was
yes,
that the one they brought over?
Yeah.
Just recently.
That's it.
It's in the Wairau Museum, I think.
Oh, no, I don't recall that. Yeah.
He was on TV there
Oh, really?
nights ago.
And when we were sitting in school, you can feel the rumble
Yeah.
on the ground, and we used to run down here to watch all the rain guns going past. That was during the war. And we thought, oh, it is great fun, but not realizing.
It was the time of the Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we had good fun.
Yeah.
Them were the days.
It was really
See, and
good.
I think Vera Poe's still alive. I don't know.
Vera Poe?
Well, she used to be a Vera Poe or Vera Waikirani, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, Vera.
She's still alive, eh?
Yep.
Because my video
What's he there?
Oh!
Wasi.
Ai!
Oh.
but my video's dead, ne?
Ai? Ah, mai whiti o mati.
But if you would have said Māori, name yes.
Well, I remember those shit houses in the bloody cans. Carry them out the bloody...
He was telling
With
me.
a tiny tots.
Yeah.
He was talking about it.
Yeah, you're too scared to sit on top in case you fell into it.
Oh.
Your legs were so little and they'd be splayed up the top there. Your ass was halfway down.
There's only tiny tots in
Yeah, I
there. Tiny tots.
And I used to scream for my mother. Oh boy, she used to have to drag me. Because Nucky used to bully me. And I hated him.
Oh, dear.
I was terrified of
Actually,
him.
he's still the same, you know.
Is he?
Oh, my moko,
shit.
he bullies them around. You know, teaches them.
Gee, I was
Make them,
never
when they
wrong.
cry, he growl. Yeah, don't cry. Yeah.
Yeah, and he used to hide over there, that bloody bank over there, look. Oh, he'd go. And I'm, yeah, off I'd go. He's bullying, jeepers. Talk about bullies, yeah.
Who were your teachers? Papa Joe?
Mrs. Broadhurst.
Oh,
Oh, she must have been here a long time.
They were.
Here for
They
quite a
were.
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Broadhurst.
Because after Mrs. Broadhurst and then they, with us was Mr. Thompson, eh?
Thompson, yeah.
Yeah,
He used
oh,
to teach us
that's
those
right, yeah.
bloody Irish songs.
Yeah, bloody.
Highland Fling and oh.
I know he's print a lot of fruit at the back here. A lot of fruit over here.
Mind you, there's fruit everywhere, though. Eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fruit everywhere.
Fruit trees everywhere.
You remember the peach trees?
Oh, absolutely,
Out the
because
front,
there's a freebie feed.
Yeah.
The seniors are going to pick them and we're all
Yeah.
sitting in
We used to sit in a row and wait for them, you know, and funny enough, they never used to get raided.
Yeah.
You know, like they were always heaps.
Isabel Walsh.
What year did you go to Totoro?
Must be 1940, 41.
Who was the teacher at the time?
Mr. O'Neill. Then.
Life at school, we never had any desks as such like these flash things that have got down here with the inkwells and where they used to tie our hair and dip them in there. That we haven't got any of those
Or
desks.
break the nib and put it down with the girls sit down.
Did you used to do that up there?
Yeah,
I didn't.
and this is what they used to do. So the other thing they used to do is before the girls used to sit down, these boys, they'd go like that with their finger on the chair here, look. We'd have the girls, choo!
We'd have nibs, you know, for a while. And you break the point off and it's sharp and you just stuck it in the seat like that. And boy, everybody innocent when you hear a scream.
Oh, survival of the fittest. You had to be tough in those days. You had to be
And
tough, boy,
that's a lot
because
of
there's
the-
a lot of scraps going on.
A lot of the girls used to give the boys a hiding, man. And not just a pull of ears or pull of hair, or to punch. Oh, man, Julie held my head here once, and then straight in the nose.
Kuya, but during...
Yeah.
What were the really good things about that school up there?
What's the bus ride home?
After school.
After school. It's not good coming to school, but going back home after school.
Reading, writing, arithmetic. Yeah, that was how we were taught. Just the basics.
And you put a capital letter where it's supposed to go, not just anywhere.
And when you spoke properly. You had to pronounce how now, brown.
How now, brown colour.
Those sorts of things.
That's right.
That was Mrs. Broadhurst. She was a terrific teacher, I think. And now they're bringing back phonetics, eh? Yeah, that's how we learned.
Even Mr. White was like that. Ooh.
And the bloody books we had then was Millie Molly Mandy, Janet and John.
Janet and John. Everyone had Janet and John.
Everybody had Janet and John, and the sky fell on this. I can't remember the rooster or the hen.
And Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty, yeah. And we sang our timetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sang there. And then when we came down here, we had to march to a flag.
Yeah. Every morning.
Yeah, we had to march because Mrs. Broadhurst was on the piano and she was good with the piano so she could play.
What was the biggest difference you noticed when the school moved from up there to down here?
Flash.
Space.
Big lot of space.
And
because we were squashed into these 2 rooms and we had hardly any desks and most us littlies, the tiny tots, had to sit on the floor.
So they didn't get a truck or anything?
No.
No, we had to run down the hill with the books in our arms. These little kids, boy, running down that hill.
That's us, those little kids.
we left here to go to college. We got lost. Us country bums.
For sure.
Because we've never been.
When we got there was that many pupils. We didn't know which way was which.
That's the big thing. Yeah.
So I remember that when we left Totoro school, going to intermediate was like a big step. It was a huge school. It was like getting lost. Yeah. But it was good to know you had all your other Totoro mates that you were going with. You could all look for one another.
Yeah. So, what were one of your memories?
Well, the trips, especially that trip to Auckland, that was something that I've always thought about because, we'd never been out of Totoro and to be able to go to Auckland and yeah, it was lovely.
We went to Auckland, and we went everywhere, Valentine's, Kelly Saltons,
ice skating,
Paradise. Jerome got knocked out there.
Yeah, man. Heaps of places, Tip Top.
The zoo, the sugar factory.
Harbour Cruise, we went underneath the Harbour Bridge.
Oh, we must think
she was like bunny hopping through all of us.
Yeah, because she couldn't drive a
car. We were talking before about, teachers, the favourite teachers, and we were talking about Mr. Creed. Yeah. But Mr. McPeak was a lovely teacher too. I really enjoyed being with him.
And Mrs.
Of course, he was a fabulous principal for our school.
The key in the boy.
You flick it.
And then you go flick your kids' ears on.
I remember every morning we used to have talks. And my talk was on elephants. And I did the elephant, was the African and the Indian elephant, and I compared to 2 of them, and he was at the back of the class and says, here we go, we've got another expert, can't concentrate on one thing.
Miss Hadley, Mr. Cribb,
Mr. Morris. That was when I first came. He was our principal.
What's that lady's name now? Mrs. Andrews. Yeah.
Mrs. Davison too.
Oh, Mrs. Denton. Yeah, we had quite a lot of teachers. Who was that?
Mrs. Bates. Remember we went to here? Mr. King.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Martini.
Yeah, Mrs. Martini.
There's 3 teachers.
My favourite teachers would be Mrs. Whittaker. She was the new entrant teacher. My favourite.
She was the
Mrs. Padley. Nice, kind and funny.
Yeah.
Used to always make us laugh. Great company.
Mr. Morris, he was the bomb. He was my teacher through standard 4 right through till I left to go to intermediate. through primary. My teacher was Mrs. Padley and Mrs. Paraha. Yeah, Mrs. Paraha, she rocks, she's still there. Cool. And when it was our birthday, she used to pull our hair.
Make us
and it'll be
sing
shame.
We had to sing a song to the class.
This makes us look ancient too. No, not at all. Papa Jonah were here yesterday. How many kids was going to the school there?
There was a huge
There was
roll.
lots, there were kids, there was lots of us.
Yeah. I remember there being 4 classes and four classes.
Yeah.
Four classes.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying yesterday the roll, when they were up there, it was 200.
Wow.
And I think when we were here, it must have been 180 odd.
Yeah. Wow. But another exciting time I remember was the change of the currency. And we got to play shops in class. Well, we were all there.
1967.
Yes, 10th of July.
Yeah.
10th of July 1967. But for a couple of weeks before that, and months after that, if we were good, we got to play shops.
I think education back there seemed to be, there was lots of hands-on
Hands-on,
things, and a lot of outdoor education. Because I remember we learnt about, now, was it the Mexicans or some topic we did like that, and we actually made a debut bricks. Do you remember that? Having making up the bricks with clay and straw, and then pressing them and having them all drying around our big fires.
What I remember, one of our learning ones was on electricity, more so electricity because we didn't have it, and that Mr. Craig was trying to teach us how alive electricity was, and he gave us a scenario, and somebody felled a tree and the tree landed on the power line pole and the pole fell over, and they fell over with it, and we had to go get them, you see. So we were all out there or in the class, and whoever touched the person or went close, he pushed them onto it, because he tried to demonstrate that you were tracked and you had it. We were trying to figure out a way, because none of us could think of conductive energy and metal in body, and nobody thought to get a piece of wood.
That term we're doing a unit on fire safety, and we were all sitting in class and our teacher was reading us a story, and somebody had left the fire open and a spark flew onto the cushion that was sitting in front of the fire, and it just went into flames, not big flames but little flames. And then, we all assembled outside the shed by the swimming pool until they put it out. It's just a little cushion. But
the teacher left the fire open to get it going properly.
Yeah, but oxygen.
Can you remember the teacher's name?
Mrs.
We had a vintage car day right before our principal, Mr. Morris, had passed on. We celebrated his 80th birthday about 2 weeks before he died, and the vintage car day that rocked. Everybody from Totoro come, Kaikoe, all around Northland.
Or even when our senior class used to have little gala days for the whole school. The senior class would put little games on, like a 20-cent toss, remember? And we used to use all the plastic monies and stuff and make up our own games.
We used to have a magic carpet ride. That was the best thing of the gala days. It was Papa Joe. He used to drive the tractor, and it was a big carpet on the back, and we used to pay, I can't remember how much it was now, to jump on the carpet, and we used to go round and round the paddock, and we used to fall off and fly off on the magic, because he used to go hard out.
All we used to have was those bars.
Yeah, we used to have those old bars and the dollhouse and that square sand pit. And then they got some swings.
The best in thing.
We had some trampolines, 2 trampolines.
But they broke.
I broke my arm at the school when I was about 7 years old on the maypole. Swinging on the maypole. Someone pushed me really high and I fell off and I broke my arm. Mr. Cope was the principal then.
That was cool. Carpenter was going to talk about the pine trees.
Nothing happened in the pine tree.
The whole fence line of the school was pine trees. They're a big part of us being at school. We used to get up to all sorts in the pine trees.
Yeah.
Climbing trees, I mean. Climbing them.
I can't remember what year it was, but I know we had a pet day here, and I bought a chicken, and I'm not sure what Katie bought.
Where did your chicken come from?
From Morocco. Bought the chicken from home, bought it on the bus, and I remember it got out of its box on the bus. and after the pet day, we left all the animals inside, and that chicken got out and it pooped everywhere in the classrooms and down the hallway. And I got in trouble for it.
That's right, we had folk dancing as well,
Yeah,
eh?
folk dancing, yeah.
Right. And Mrs. McPeak strapped me for not being able to do the polka step. So I went home and I polkaed up and down the hill, up and down the hill. So that by the time I came back, I had it. But I remember getting the strap. I think I was working with Mariana, and I whispered something. It was either Mariana or Marianne, few. And I whispered something to her, and that was it. You couldn't whisper.
One day I was caught writing on the blackboard, and my teacher at the time was Mr. Mars. He made me write 200 lines on the blackboard. I must not write on the blackboard. From that day onwards, I've never ever done it again.
We used to play a lot of table tennis. And
Paddock
tennis. Paddock tennis.
Yeah, that's something
That
else that doesn't seem to be played these days.
No. The court was always full.
And they were good players, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we were pretty good.
You play games with Miss Padley.
She used to
She
take
used
us
to
for
pick
netball.
us for netball, and yeah, she used to get all hell with us and tell us, here, look, you can ref it yourself. You give us the whistle.
The sports, like the interaction with the older students. At my old school, yeah, there was a line, like literally there was a line between the two campuses, so you couldn't cross that line. But over here, you interact with the older students and they play their games with you, and yeah, it just made you feel better. Than just helped your self-esteem, made you feel better, made you feel cool. Yeah.
I remember doing, and I still can do it, the sticks.
Yes, I loved it. I loved
Yeah.
the Māori culture and that. Was Mrs. Padley the only teacher for us for cultures there? She was, eh?
She taught it all, eh?
Yeah, even the boys in their haka.
Who played the piano?
Miss Anderson.
Was she?
Yeah.
Because one part there, she had to find the flat notes. And none of us knew. And we had to sing next to her. Next one! Oh man, that was terrible. It wasn't me, but I'm flat all the time.
We had to learn the haka that the All Blacks do, and the Exodus, Māori songs. Just every morning, I think we'd have to sing a Māori song. Sometimes it was if the teacher knew the song, they'd lead it, but normally it was locals. So, old ladies running. Well, they're not that old, but people
Be careful, you're watching this.
No names. Sometimes we had to learn Te Mihi and Māori.
And you watch the big boys playing those hand games,
Yes.
Hey, tama tu tama.
Yeah, then what I ever see performing there is a victory, the photo. Go to Moise and he's up there doing
Victory and Sunny Toes. Last time at our last reunion in 2000. Oh, they were good.
Yeah.
We always used to play shops. Or a dentist,
like
dress up. You see the patient. And now I'm the boss. And now I'm not going to wear that thing. And now I'm not playing anymore. I'm not holding the baby.
Things like having the milk in school.
Yeah.
That was a big thing when the milk stopped and those horrible pills. Malt and what, cod liver oil pills,
Cod liver
eh?
oil pills, yeah.
And of course they'd always give you one and say,